Hey guys, this is gonna be your July reading, but we are also gonna do a recap of May and June. Just quick recap, okay? And at the end, we're gonna have a brief sneak peek into August. Yeah, this is gonna be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Timestamps are going to be here, excuse me. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help me in the channel. Thank you so much if you've already been doing it, for your continuous support. Very much appreciate it. Don't keep me a secret. In the description box there will also be links to the extended readings. The extended readings will include a sneak peek into August and the fall. Okay, cross watchers are always welcome. Time is fluid. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. Am I missing anything? Thank you so much for understanding the lack of content being put up. As most of you guys know, I'm busy, pretty busy in all aspects and departments of my life, which is a great busy. I love it, and thank God and the universe for it every day. Alrighty, many blessings to you and hope you enjoyed it. Hey Scorpio, let me just show you this right now. See this little dot? So I went to go write Scorpio on the paper, and you know how I just be like mad quick with it, like, oh bam. I grabbed the pen and didn't realize it was already, it already had did one of these. Like it already had popped off, and I went so hard. Look at that. Ouch. Then on top of it, Scorpio, I have this thing here, which is liquid bandage that I had put on, and I've showered already twice. This and I was just doing a demonstration, and this thing won't come off. So this may not be a paid advertisement, but liquid bandage, what? Anyways, just thought I'd bring that to your attention, Scorpio. Maybe that resonated with some people. Maybe you guys are getting hurt. Maybe something sharp. Maybe when you least expect it. Maybe you're doing routine. You're getting careful. Careful. Just careful. All right. Let's talk about your May and June recap for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For May and June recap, we have the Fool, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Lovers. All right, let's get some additional information here. So I would definitely say in May and June there was a don't ask, don't tell kind of situation, or if I close my eyes, I don't see it type of situation, just trying to keep the peace. So Scorpios, it could have been that you saw something that was very alarming, but you said, no, I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, or whatever the case may be. We have Lord, we have Wife, and we have Foe. Yeah, and it just didn't turn out to be, it turned out exactly to be what you thought it was, but you didn't take any kind of action towards it. So it's kind of like, I feel like you ignored the red flags here. Even with the Lovers here, it just means it doesn't actually have to be the person that you're in a relationship, but just someone that you have a connection with, a relation with. I just feel like you ignored a lot of red flags in May and June, and then I feel like you were proven why there was red flags. Okay, you saw the fakeness in certain people, certain places, things. Okay, let's talk about July. Okay, just feel like, oh, there it is, and then this is too bright. Just trying to do some kind of, you know, consistency. Yeah, I think it was like around here. Yeah, it was like around here. Okay. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay. It's a shuffle, so I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. And really shuffle. Okay, for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. So the first one, so we have Sowolo, okay? Sowolo. Low. Success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health, a time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. I love this because even though you've ignored some red signs or red flags or whatever the case may be, some alerting signs, some flashing lights, whatever it was, it still didn't detract you from your success. And yes, detract, because I do feel like you're on a choo-choo train. Sorry, I just choked on. I just took a little sip of the kombucha and then I forgot that one is like super fizzly and I just went to go like go. Didn't realize the fizzle. The excess amount of fizzle in this one. All right. Anyways, I like this. There's a lot of success coming in July. I love this. There's a lot of notoriety. I feel like you are going to be getting some accolades to your achievements. There's a feeling of getting rewarded or congratulated in the month of July. There's acceptance letters, something like that. It could be that you're trying to go back into college or go back into school or classes. I feel like there's an acceptance here, like congratulations, you have made it. And we have, you see, enchantment, celebrations. Hello, there is definitely something here. There's a lot of drinking here, Scorpio. A lot of drinking. So I would definitely say if there is any kind of like, you know, alcohol abuse or anything like that. Let me just go ahead and put the time, 5:53. I'm gonna go ahead and put here the alcoholic, the narcotics, the NA information. There we go. But besides that, I do feel like there's a lot of good celebrations, happy celebrations in the month of July. I feel like you are being celebrated, but there is a sense of like, because you are being celebrated, there's certain other people that are going to be celebrated because you're being celebrated. So there's a sense of like give back, or maybe there's people that are going to benefit from your win. Like for instance, an example that's coming into my head, Scorpio, is like you are going to be promoted as supervisor, and being promoted as supervisor, you're going to be helping your fellow co-workers with issues that you guys had when you guys were just workers. You know, I just feel like there's a sense of there's other people that are going to benefit from your success. Okay, let's see what else. There also seems like a lot of people are benefiting from your success. So if you have a business or anything like that, just know that there's going to be an influx of people congratulating you or thanking you or something, like getting your accolades. Anyways, let's see what else we have here. They said this one. And we have the queen, but there was like, was there any more that just flipped? Sorry. Just want to make sure. Okay, I guess that was the only flip. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands for you, Scorpio. Yeah, you're going to be having your hands in many pots. You're not going to be thinking about too many risks. You're just going to go ahead and do. Like, I feel like you're going to be following your body, Scorpio. So there's a sense also, too, there could be that you can be going to the gym, signing up for classes. Going back to the signing up for classes, Scorpio, you could be signing up for like hula hoop class. I just feel like you're moving your waist or whatever. Like I feel like you're moving your waist. Is giving moving of the waist, thrusting. I don't know, but it's giving that, maybe aerobics or maybe dancing, or I don't know. You know, I don't go to the gym, Scorpio. I don't even know why I'm even discussing these type of things with you, but I do feel like you will probably be discussing these things with me, because I do feel like this is going to be some kind of a passion, something that you're going to like, something that's a de-stressor. There's something here. Okay. Let's get some more messages for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of July. There's also a confidence in your ability in your work here. You're going to be feeling confident to present yourself and your work. Okay. They said both. So we have the mask and we have lock, okay? So it seems like the main goal and the main success has not shown its face yet, but you think it has. So just when you think that you're like, oh, I've reached the tip top of my success, it is not. There is more. There is more. But right now, those are still being masked. Those are still locked for you not to, but there is a celebration here. There is something, but you think that that's going to be your peak, and it's not your peak. You have more success coming on its way, rooting from this. Let's see what else we have here. Let's go to the love portion for my Scorpio sun, moon, and rising. And we have leaving, number 19. I kind of felt that. And then we have Capricorn energy. I kind of feel that. With the whole recap, with the ignoring red flags or whatever the case may be, I feel like you're gonna be at such a place, Scorpio, that you're gonna be like, wait a minute, do I really need this person? Is this person really supporting me in everything that I do? There's a sense of seeing if there's reciprocity, if there's even a like to this. It could be that maybe, Scorpio, you guys had conversations with your person and you guys had future conversations, and now things that you guys had a conversation with is happening, but they are not doing what they said that they were going to do. It's like empty promises here. And some of you guys that were going through like some kind of major breakup, I feel like finally you guys are going to overcome the grief of losing someone that you didn't lose in life. Because Scorpio, for you, it felt like a loss. It felt like complete loss for you. So you had to go and really heal from that. And I see that you're still healing from that, and you're still leaving those kind of feelings behind. Okay. Let's see what else is happening. I mean, healing from grief is literally the first steps of grieving, I think. I don't know. There's 9 steps of grieving. I actually just saw something. I actually probably gotta post it here, or I don't know, or just say it, and then if you guys want to look into that, you guys can. But there is a deeper story, a darker story, not a darker story, but a deeper story into the movie Finding Nemo. So yeah, it's about the stages of grief. Okay, let's talk about it. The reason why I said that you guys can have a Nemo, Finding Nemo, Dory reference or something, I don't know. We have air signs. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or you could have air signs in your chart. It could be in your Venus. If so, go ahead and check your Venus placements. Go ahead and check your Venus placements. But on this air sign, I really do feel like for those of you guys that are dealing with that grief and loss, you guys won't be completely finished. That's why I said there's a success, but then there's more success coming afterwards. I feel like I feel like this grief is going to take some time, maybe going into the fall, into Libra season, which is the end of September going into October. All right, let's get some advice for you, Libras. Oh, you see, look at that, Libras. Let's get advice for you guys, Scorpios. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You guys could be dealing with a Libra. Go ahead and check if you have Libra placements or whatever, and go check out Libra. Okay, let's get advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. They said to keep this one. And we have empathy. Yeah, empathize with yourself. Give yourself some credit, Scorpio. You're dealing with a lot of stuff. You're dealing with celebration, grief, everything. So yeah, July is going to be full of a lot of emotions. So as much as you empathize with other people, go ahead and give yourself some empathy as well. That would be nice. You know, empathize with your freaking self, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Let's take a sneak peek into your August, okay? If you want to get the August reading, go into the description box. That is your surprise bonus reading, extended reading, okay? If you want to participate, go ahead. If not, you know, then stay on here. And, you know, thank you so much for your support and all that good stuff. Let's talk about, let's talk about August. August for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's the August energy for my Sun, Moon, Rising, Scorpios? Did I say Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. We have the World, 21. Can you do something for man? Can you talk to the ops there for man, 21? Do something. So we have the World card, yin and yang, okay? Thoughts and actions overcoming doubt and indecision. Think things through and there will be success. Again, leading to success. You are on the road, on the way to this success, okay? You cannot allow certain people, certain energies to block you, and that is including yourself, okay? Empathize with yourself. Don't be so self-critical. That is gonna be for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If I see you in the extended, okay, I'll see you there. If not, then I hope you enjoyed it. And that is for you. I think I said that like 500 times. Sagittarius, how are you guys? So let's talk about it for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love you guys. Anyways, aww, I just said I love you guys. I don't think I said that to anyone, but I guess I really feel the love with you guys, Sagittarius, in this reading. Anyways, let's go to your May and June recap for my, for my Sagittarius. We have the Tower, we have the King of Wands, we have the World, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. I fucking love this. Oops. I effing love this. Yeah, I know how it is. All right, Sagittarius, let's get some more information. Clear awakening here for some of you guys. Ascension. You guys are really speaking to your spiritual team. They are really providing here with the Five of Cups. They are seeing that you are putting in the work, and they're trying to make things a lot easier for you. I feel like May and June, if we have to say how things were on stress level, it was like up here, and then you started to see it would go down and up and down and up, but it was always kind of going down. It'll go up and down, but it's still progressively going down. And you realize that, you see that, and I feel like in recapping this, you're realizing that you didn't do this by yourself. There's definitely a spiritual element up in here. We have frivolity, we have Lord, and we have love. I love this. For some of you guys also too, in your little recap, I feel like you guys are doing everything that you guys want for yourself and for your love and your happiness, and you don't care who the heck was around you judging you or whatever, or who was with you, who was not with you, if you was by yourself, if you was alone. You didn't give a F about none of that. You took charge. You took charge of your happiness. You did what made you happy. If people don't like it, people don't like it. If people like it, they like it. Who cares? It didn't make any sense for you. Not that it didn't make any sense for you, but you could care less. Okay? Alrighty, Sagittarius. Let's go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. What is the main energy? There was a flip. And we have Manas. We have the self, the individual, or the human race. Your attitude towards others and their attitude towards you, friends, enemies, and social order. What I said, you don't care who was like literally, it's about your happiness. And if anyone had any kind of questions, comments, concerns, they can go ahead and write it on a piece of paper and put it into the comment box, and then you'll look at it whenever you want to, Sagittarius, because you know what, it's really you are now being selfish, and which you should be. There's a sense of maybe you always putting other people's before you, how they will feel about a certain situation, how they will feel about you, how they'll feel about any kind of decisions you make. And it's crazy, like, before you make any kind of decision, Sagittarius, you run down a list and say, will this be okay for this person? 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 And the only person it's got to be okay for is you, Sagittarius. So I feel like in July, you're starting to realize, and you're like, you know what? I mean, you're realizing that in May and June, but really in July, you can really give 2 Fs. You would throw your feet, middle finger up if you could. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. And if you can, please. Please post the DM and I gotta see it. I'm not a feet person, but if you could pull off throwing the middle finger up on your feet. Oh God, the imagery in my head is hilarious, Sagittarius. My bad. Let's continue. Let's get some individual information since already 5 minutes in and we didn't even really do much. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have Ifarada. We have healing. Yeah. July, you're healing your inner child, your inner wounds, all the times that, you know, you were told no as a kid. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing about the feet, but like, they're giving me like an example, like, for example, you know, they're bringing the example of when I was a child. When I was a child, one time I went to like a Met Food Town, your hood grocery store, right? Now I don't like to call it hood, but you know, it's a hood supermarket. You know, either way. I was at the Met Food or whatever the case may be. You know how like at the end of like the cashier or whatever, sometimes they have like those quarter games. You put the quarter in, you twist, and you get like a prize, right? And I always wanted to get a quarter as a kid, and I always wanted to put the quarter in. I always wanted to get a prize or whatever the case may be. Obviously, I was always told no. But there was this one time I was told no, but I guess I was freaking over it. And I was just like, you know what, Mom? Not like that. Obviously, I have a Latina mom. But I was like, you know what? I can't wait until I get older. And I'm going to buy all of the prizes from the supermarket. And you know what? The other day, I went to the supermarket with my little fucking quarter. And I bought me a little prize. Heal my inner wound. Say, you know what, Mama? I got the 25 cents. You could have that little ring. Okay? And it is what it is. I feel like you're healing some inner wounds, you know? Like, let's say if you weren't allowed to have sweets as a kid or something. You're like, I want some ice cream. And I want ice cream on a random Tuesday. You know? Like, there's something like that that's happening in July. And I love this. Also, too, I know July, you know, if you are in the summer, if, you know, summertime, July, wherever you guys are, I do even feel like, you know, roller coasters, even bringing that back into it. They're talking about even like taking a ride on roller coasters, having fun, enjoying life, like not taking life too serious. Okay. Aligning yourself with who you want to aligning yourself with energies that you want to be reciprocated in your life. They said the top one. And we have the 5 of Swords. Sagittarius, you could be very critical of yourself and everything. Like when you're healing inner child stuff or just little things like that, like you cannot blame yourself, you know, victim blame yourself, you know, because now that you're an adult, like as an adult, you could probably say, well, you know, like my mom just didn't have that quarter for me that time, and now here you are making excuses when what you really need to just say is that I have the freaking quarter now, and a quarter is not going to take off much off of my back for this prize. And it wouldn't have done the same before either. Like they're you know, yes, parenting is something else, right? But it's like, you know, every time you say no, like throw somebody a bone with a little quarter. You know what I mean? But he was saying don't victim blame. You could really be self-critical now that you are an adult, or maybe now that you are a parent, and you're like, okay, but it is okay to accept that hurts you very hard, even though you understand as an adult. It's healing. It's all about healing. Let's see what else we have here. We have the wheel. Things are changing, you know it, okay? For some of you Sagittarius, I feel like you're going through another transformation, another cycle, okay? You know, age ain't nothing but a number, birthdays ain't nothing but a date. But I do feel like you are leveling up, even though it's not your birthday. There's a level of change, you know. New Year's resolution is just a resolution on New Year's, and that doesn't really get followed. You know, I feel like there are certain changes that you're going to be doing in July that kind of gives like an indication of like birthday goals, New Year's resolution goals, goals after graduation, goals after really known milestones. You don't have to set goals on milestones. You could set them on a random Thursday. Also too, I feel like there's, you know, when it comes to like having certain conversations, Sagittarius, it does seem like you're looking for a right time, and I don't think there's gonna be a right time. There's just the time. All right, let's get some more. Let's go into the love portion. For my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For love for July. For my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For July. Let's see what that was. Ooh, passion. Number 2. I like this. Going back to this, like, I feel like for some of you Sagittarius, maybe there's certain people in your friends group, in your family group, or just around you that are not accepting of the person that you are with. But the clear message here is that there is so much passion here. I'm getting Aries energy here. But there's just so much passion up in here. For some of you Sagittarius, I feel like you guys are probably going to, what's it called? Elope? When you get married without people knowing, and it's just like a quick fast thing. I feel like there's an eloping thing, or maybe like a blood bond situation. There's that. I mean, there is definitely some kind of connection that is being initiated here. Kind of saying like maybe a promise ring or something, but there is something like saying, okay, we are together. There's something about making it official. And then I also feel like there is a Bonnie and Clyde kind of feeling when it comes to the Sagittarius, kind of like you guys against the world. You guys having each other's back. It's like you guys are back to back, face back to back. You know, like those prison poses, like, you know, and they have their back to back and they're like this. Yeah, like that. All right. Let's get some more about love. More about love for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July. And we have communicates. I love that. I love that when it comes to relationships. Anyways, compromise, forgive, and working it out. Yeah, I do feel like there is a conversation being brought to the table. Like I said, sometimes it's not a right time for conversation. Sometimes it is just the time, and I feel like there is a communication. Also, there is no time frame on how or when you fall in love. You know, I always tell people, like, you know, there is no time frame. It's not like you guys have to be with each other for a long time to kind of like say, okay, this is it. I always bring, you know, my parents as an example, even though they are divorced, I have to say that. But they met each other, got married within 3 months, and then started a family. They were together for almost 25 years. So, yeah, now it may not be the right time, but it is the time. I keep saying that. It may not be the right time, but it is the time. Not right time, but the time. That'll be your thing. Okay. Let's get advice for you for the month of July for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have limitless. You are limitless, okay? I feel like you really can't do wrong. The only one thing they could do wrong is being very self-critical at this moment. You know, you are exactly where you want to be, in a sense. You know, you have manifested where you are now, so continue manifesting. You're limitless. You are definitely connected to source and to spirit and to the universe, to your ancestors. I love this. I absolutely adore this. There's a sense of like carefree about this. You know, it's like it is what it is. Well, at least towards the end of July. Beginning of July, it looks like you're giving a little bit of resistance. Anyways, let's get into our sneak peek into August. Okay, and for the surprise bonus extended reading, okay, you're gonna go to the link in the description box, okay? You know, not obligated to do that, only if you want that sneak peek into August and the fall. If not, then we'll probably just end it here. But let me just get you your August energy. Your August energy for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we have Judgment, relationship. My partner is in perfect resonance with my vibration. With understanding comes harmony in relationships, couple, and life. Yeah, I like I said, limitless coming towards the end of August, and August definitely shows here that you are in perfect resonance with everything in your life. I feel like you're finally aligned to yourself. There's definitely talks about an awakening for sure. And not an awakening, not an ascension, an enlightenment. Sorry about that, an enlightenment. Alrighty guys, if this is where we leave off, well, you know, I hope you guys enjoy it. If not, I will see you in the extended Sagittarius.